Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic
for which it stands,
one nation, under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, FM.
Today is scheduling day.
And you know what that means?
Long homerooms and shortened periods.
But you have some decisions to make today, so listen closely.
Star and myself are seniors, so we've been through this process a couple times.
So this year, we're personally taking you through this process. Think of us as your scheduling day guides.
You should have a course catalog and course recommendation form in front of you. These are designed to have required courses towards the top and elective courses towards the bottom.
You can look in the upper right corner to see the deadline these sheets must be turned in by.
Make sure your teachers' recommendations are taken seriously since they know you best and can appropriately place you in a class that best caters to your academic needs.
Remember, if you have any questions, talk to your teachers, maybe during a study hall or after school to learn more information on the courses.
Now here are some of our counselors with helpful tips and tricks to make scheduling day all that much easier.
I'm Ms. Pierce, one of the counselors here at the high school. It's almost time to do scheduling, so we have some tips for you that will help your process and will help make things easier for us too. You'll recognize this if you've done this before, and I think that's pretty much everybody. This is your course selection sheet. You'll get it and you'll use it to talk with your teachers about what courses come next. Here's a tip from me. Please write legibly. Make sure you write the name of the course as well as the correct number, because that makes it possible for us to make sure that you get the courses that you've selected. So be legible and pay attention to details.
Hi, I'm Ms. Cavender. I'm one of the counselors here at the high school, and my tip for scheduling is to make sure to pay attention to deadlines, because deadlines are important, and in order for us to make the process go smoothly, we have to make sure that we stick to those deadlines.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Musey. I'm one of the counselors here at the high school, and I have 2 tips for you in the scheduling process. Number 1, don't forget to have your parents sign the form. When you're all done getting your teacher signatures, don't forget your parents' signature too. And my second tip is to make sure you fill out the alternates at the bottom of the form for your electives. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mr. Doug Madden.
And I'm Mr. Dave Madden.
My scheduling tip for you is to make sure you bring in your course selection sheets, because if you don't, we get to make your schedule for you. And you won't want that.
Yeah, you won't want that.
No.
I would say, after we do the scheduling, you're going to get a scheduling verification form in homeroom. You got to check that form to make sure that the numbers and the classes that you have requested are accurate. Please take a look at that and take it seriously, because we want to make sure we get the right classes in.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
For our first department video, welcome to the wonderful world of facts. In here, you can learn about baking delicious treats, childcare, and fashion design.
The family and consumer science classes at the high school allow students to improve upon their day-to-day activities and daily life skills. The department is led by Mrs. Beach, culinary instructor, and Mrs. Grenga, design and psychology instructor.
Students have to work in groups, they have to collaborate, they have to negotiate what they're going to make, so a lot of teamwork goes into it. So they'll learn basic measuring techniques, they'll learn knife skills, they'll learn a lot of recipe reading in order to follow directions, so that basically anyone can cook once you know the rules. So for next year we'll have Culinary 1, which is baking, Culinary 2, which is more food preparation, meal planning. We do breakfast, lunch, dinner, appetizers. And then there's Food for Life, which is a healthier alternative cooking. So we do a lot of ingredient substitutions, a lot of healthy greens.
Students who take these courses are able to participate in a variety of activities, such as cupcake wars, food truck competitions, and fashion and design contests. Here's Mrs. Grenga with an overview on the human services and design aspects of the department.
Under the umbrella of housing and fashion, we have
interior design. We have fashion design and merchandising, and we also offer an advanced fashion where students can push into the fashion class as an independent work study. It's more higher level. This year we're really excited. We have a brand new course that we're going to be offering in 18-19, which is called Clothing and Production. For students who just want to sew, that's what we do. We learn how to sew and we sew. And then the last umbrella that we talk about is human services, and those are where we have infant psych, psychology classes. Everybody at some point is going to deal with the child, whether it's as a parent or in a career, or whether it's medicine, education. We have a lot of students that are education majors take up the psych classes because they definitely look at the psychology and the developmental stages. All of our psych classes look at the social, emotional, intellectual, and physical development of the individual.
For more information on the Family and Consumer Science Department, turn to pages 32 through 35.
Next, we take you to the tech rooms. With woodshop, automotive technology, and architectural drawing and design, and many more, you're bound to find something that interests you here.
Technology and design courses offer students a wide variety of experiences, both in the lab as well as in the classroom. These courses offer a pre-engineering environment in design, innovation, and invention. They allow for experiences with tools, materials, machines, and techniques. Each course utilizes computer-aided drafting programs to assist students in creative designs that deal with their lab activities. The courses are oriented for a college-bound student as well as the trade-oriented student.
From anybody who's going to be a homeowner to somebody who's going to own a vehicle someday, it's always nice to know how to fix things yourself and how to be able to accomplish tasks like that and have the confidence to be able to do it. So we're teaching students how to problem solve, how to use tools, and how to have the confidence to be able to handle things like that. Also, we do promote a lot of group work, so it's interpersonal skills, being able to work in a group, being able to take a leadership role, and stuff like that. We try to run it like it's a college atmosphere, so it's a little bit looser, like students, once the assignment is given to the students, I'll give them a due date, and they're allowed to use their time how they see fit. So if on a particular day they are feeling under the weather or whatever, as long as they make up for it later on before the project is due, it's okay. So we typically like to let students collaborate. We'll let them talk. If they want to move around the room, they can. Some students may choose to do a model of their project, so they may go out in the lab and actually build a project, and some students might be more comfortable designing the project on the computer and doing like a 3D rendering. So it's kind of like an open college environment.
For more information about tech classes, turn to page 67 in your course catalog.
If you want to get a step ahead in planning your future, business classes are the place to start.
FM High School's business department offers a wide range of courses, both half-year and full-year, that teach students a variety of skills that are applicable beyond high school.
All of the classes that we offer in our business department have been custom tailored to the needs and the things that students of a high school age need to know. And in each class, there's various hands-on activities that we do, case studies, different things on a day-to-day basis that are applicable in real life, but they also tie into the strategies that we're and theories that we're discussing within the business curriculum.
The things learned in the classes offered by the department do not just benefit those who are interested in a career in the business field, but anyone looking to learn real-world skills.
Certain courses, I think, everyone would be interested in. So for example, personal finance. Everyone, including every adult that I talk to, wants to take that class. So it's just something to set you up for your entire future financially.
A lot of students are starting to have jobs, to work, to get paychecks, and in turn they pay taxes. You're going to need money to pay for things when you go to college, for paying for tuition and other living expenses. Where are you going to get that money? How do you save the money? When you get to a certain point in life and you want to buy a house, you want to rent an apartment, you want to get a car, all those things, they're not covered in a typical classroom. And we think that our business classes teach the necessary skills for when you're out on your own, for the next step in life once you're out of here and once you're no longer under your parents' roof. Can you handle these things on your own? And we want to make sure that you're prepared with the knowledge that you need so that you're a good consumer out there and that you make the right choices that are smart financially.
For more information, turn to pages 17 to 19 in your course catalog.
For the musically gifted, our state-of-the-art music department will be in harmony with your schedule next year. From singing to playing instruments, you're in for some treble. Clef.
There are many different music courses offered here at the high school, from singing to orchestra to band. If you don't want to play an instrument or sing, you can also learn about music through studio music.
Studio music is a blend of music theory concepts and digital audio. So we learn about rhythms and pitch and scales, major and minor key signatures, and then we use those concepts to create different digital projects. We work in GarageBand, we work in Soundation, we work in Sibelius, Finale, and Noteflight. It's open to anyone, don't need any prior music experience. It's first semester, it's offered during the first semester.
Symphony Orchestra is an audition group. It's available for 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. In symphony, we do play any music that any professional symphony would play. String orchestra is mainly for our freshmen. It's available to anyone 9 through 12, but every single freshman will automatically be placed into string orchestra. And they're coming from middle school, so we're starting to develop and starting to make our way up into the more advanced repertoire.
Concert choir is an every other day class. It is non-audition, so anybody can come join us that would like to. We have about 100 kids in concert choir this year, and we sing sometimes as just concert choir and then other times with chorale. So chorale is every day, so it's a full credit class, and it's auditioned. We do our auditions, usually January are the auditions for chorale. And typically, once kids have been in concert choir for a couple of years, they'll audition for chorale. And voice class is every other day. It's a half credit class, goes all year long, and that's more of a solo singing class. So in that class, we do a lot of solo repertoire that varies from classical to rock to musical theater and anything in between.
Concert band is a group that anyone who plays a wind or percussion instrument is welcome to join. We play all sorts of music. We start with a pops concert, so that could be jazz, it could be pop music, it could be music from musicals, and then we go into the regular concert band music throughout the rest of the year. Wind Ensemble is an audition-based group, so in March every year we audition students on wind and percussion instruments, and the level, you have to be at the very least a level 5 player. The technical skill required is a bit higher, and I like to, even though it's not listed that way, I kind of think of it as like honors band.
Concert orchestra meets 7th period every day. It's for students grades 10 through 12. So after they've played in string orchestra, they would move up into concert orchestra. We play half the year, we do string ensemble music. So we take some of the concepts that were introduced in the freshman orchestra and we build upon those, and we start to work on a little bit more advanced playing techniques. And then the other 2 concerts of the year, we do some more string repertoire, but we also add woodwinds, brass, percussion, and we do some full orchestra music and get them ready for playing in a symphony orchestra.
For more information about the music department, turn to pages 48 through 50 in your course catalog.
Get your creative juices flowing. From drawing and painting to sculpting and photography, get your hands dirty with our art department.
Art is one of the most creative classes in high school. Every year, students at FM thrive in art. There are several different classes to choose from. In art, you could use your imagination to create whatever you like. Here's Ms. Gabriel with information about art classes you can pick from.
If you have not taken an art class before, I don't want you to be discouraged because maybe in 8th grade you weren't recommended for studio art, or because you remember in middle school a really strong drawer that you were in class with and you think, you know, I can't do that, so I shouldn't take art. Art is available to everybody, and there are different options that you can take after taking studio art. You could take ceramics, you could take photography, you could take painting, you could take drawing. There's tons of different mediums that you may not have dabbled with yet, that you don't know are visually very good matches for you. So I would absolutely encourage anybody to try art, because it's our job to bring the best out of you, and we can do that with any student. So we offer, the gateway class is studio art, that's our prerequisite. We have art and culture, which is a half-credit art studio art class that if studio art doesn't fit in your schedule every day all year, you can take art and culture and still get a prerequisite. You can take ceramics, you can take sculpture, you can take photography, you can take drawing, you can take painting, and develop a portfolio as a senior. I think one of the biggest skills you develop during taking any kind of art class in the art program is problem-solving skills. How to make something out of nothing. How to make an illusion happen on a page, how to make something functional, something aesthetic, and with really an unlimited amount of possibilities in terms of material. I think it really heightens not just your observational skills, but really your problem-solving skills for the future. It makes you more flexible for other classes or other opportunities in the future.
For more information, turn to page 13 in the course catalog.
Do you want to learn more about programming computers? Do you want to learn how to make your own video games and learn how to utilize programs like Photoshop? Computer Sciences is the place for you.
In taking computer science, a student could learn valuable skills such as coding, while also preparing for a possible career in the future.
Computer science is where you learn how to do programming to achieve a certain outcome, whether that's an app, whether it's a process to do searches or sorting, but it really helps work on your logic and math, and it's needed everywhere.
There are also a lot of options for different classes you can take within the field.
Well, in the Python class, you are creating games. It could be everything from simple point and click to take out asteroids, or it could be platforms, it could be mazes. It's just game oriented, but it also can be used in other platforms also. There is the Xcode Swift, which you create iPhone applications, and we do everything from creating apps for other courses to creating games to creating general apps, like it could be a menu or something. And then there's Java, which is more, it's not only game, but it's also business oriented and does database type stored stuff, and it's for the AP class where you can get college credit for that one.
And if you're worried about fitting it into your schedule, there are a variety of options to make it work the best for you.
There are half-year courses. So Python is a half-year course. Then there's Intro to Java and Swift Xcode, which is a half-year course. Then the full-year course of Java is an AP course. And then there's a full-year course of Swift Xcode. If you're not sure what Swift is, it's replacing Objective-C, and it's what all your iPhone applications are based on.
We also talked to Tim Brown, a student who has enjoyed his experience in computer science.
It wasn't really even the help that I got, it was just the experience of that interaction between people who could influence your game in different ways that you never imagined yourself.
This is important to students as it provides them with a number of different experiences. You can find all the information you need on computer science electives on pages 16 through 19 of your course catalog.
Don't forget to turn in your scheduling sheets on your respective deadlines.
And pay attention to your grade seminar dates.
Have a great day, FM. Good luck next year.